Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this ERKEI SEHN portable Bluetooth speaker. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So this is the F10 Beat Boom. It says Party Boost Beat Function, Colorful LED Light Show, Extended Bass Mode, 90 dB clear sound, 25 watt powerful bass, wireless dual pairing, Bluetooth 5.0, IPX7 waterproof. So that's a very good waterproof rating. Let's open this up. Here we have a cable and instructions. Let's pull the speaker out. So here is the speaker. Let's get that turned around. Here's a little note. It's kind of hard to read on camera, but I'll read through it. It says short press the light effect button under the silicone waterproof cap to turn the RGB light on or off. Long press both plus or minus buttons to enable or disable the tapping function. If the speaker works abnormally, please long press the power button for 8 seconds to restore to factory settings. Okay? Let's take a look at the instructions here real quick. So this does charge with USB Type-C, and it comes with a little lace. Assume there's a tie-off point here. Okay, that can go through here. And you could put a loop on here if you want to hang it from something. So here are the product specs. We've looked through some of these already, but it says power output is 12.5 times 2 at 0 dB, 1 kilohertz, 10% total harmonic distortion line in. Signal to noise ratio is greater than 90 dB. Power input is 5 volts at 2 amps. Frequency response is 90 hertz to 20 kilohertz. Playtime is 24 hours. Charging time is 3 hours. Signal source is Bluetooth, a 3.5 millimeter aux. The package size is 254 by 97 by 109 millimeters. The package weight is 860 grams. And then it does have notes here that the playtime depends on the volume you're listening to it at. It also says press the power button twice in quick succession to enable or disable the voice prompts. So here's a product overview. It talks about the buttons here, has lights in the speakers, charging indicators. On the back here we have the lanyard hanging and the charge ports. Here's how to pair. Long press the power button for 2 seconds. It will power on and automatically enter the Bluetooth mode. You will hear a voice prompt, Bluetooth mode, Bluetooth pairing. The LED light will quickly flash red and blue alternately when it is waiting for pairing. On your device, enable Bluetooth and tap Beat Boom and pair. Once paired successfully, you will hear a voice prompt, Bluetooth connected. The LED light will turn to a color changing, breathing light and cycle through multiple colors. So this here says pairing time will vary depending on the device you're pairing to, and once you have it paired, it will stay paired. To use auxiliary mode, you just plug it in. So it has a plus or minus on it for the volume, and you short press it to adjust the volume, and you long press it to go to the next or previous track. And after pairing or during playback, you can short press the light effect button on the back to enable or disable the light effect. It has a tapping function. This allows you to tap the speaker and add sound effects, so you can turn this on and off. It says long press both the plus and minus button to enable or disable the tapping function. Short press both the plus minus buttons to cycle through the 3 sound effect modes: drumming sound, instrument sound, nature sound. Tapping the 5 surfaces of the speaker will generate different sound effects in each mode. So this talks about the lighting effects. This talks about the extended bass sound, and this is TWS mode. So this allows you to take 2 of these speakers and pair them for greater stereo separation. And this talks about charging and FCC statements. So let's take a look at the speaker. So on the back we have a little door we can open, and this has charging and auxiliary. Now needless to say, if you have this open, you're not going to be waterproof back here. So if you have this plugged into the auxiliary with a cable, that's not going to be waterproof. So when you're done charging it up, you want to have this closed to get your waterproof rating. We have little rubber feet on the bottom, so it kind of bounces, you can see, but it's very grippy. So let's turn this on. We'll
power on.
Hold down the power button.
Bluetooth mode.
I'll turn this light off
pairing,
so we can see that. I'll go to my device here, which is an iPad. And we see Beat Boom here. I'll tap on that.
Bluetooth connected.
Okay, I'll go into my music. I'll play some music here. Okay, so you can see the lights are on. I'll go turn the overhead lights off. So as you can see, you get a little light show there. Let me go to the next track. So that was on the full volume and it didn't have any distortion. So we can turn on the bass mode. So So when I pressed the X bass, it gave it a little bit more bass. Now you're not going to feel this in your chest, but it does sound very nice. It is a very full bass sound. So we can press the plus and minus and hold them down. I'll turn on the tapping mode. Okay, so now it's on tapping mode, so I can hit the different parts of it to make sounds. So it looks like I can short press this. So it has those sound effect modes if you want to play with that. And then the light effect button is supposed to be under here. So that's this button here. So let's press through that. So it looks like we can turn that on or off. So if you're listening to white noise at night or something and you don't want the light on, you can press that button in the back there to turn the light off. So that's the ERKEI SEHN portable Bluetooth speaker. I like the sound that came out of this. It has a great bass sound for its size. A speaker like this would go great in an apartment, dorm, office, bedroom. Since this is waterproof, you could take it outside when it's raining. You could put it next to the pool. This can be submerged a little bit for short periods of time. I mean, I think the rating's up to a half hour. You'll have to read through the IPX7 to find out the exact specs. But this could also go great on a boat that's going to get splashed, like the deck of a boat. I don't know that that would float, but if people drip or splash on it, or if it starts raining, you don't have to worry about it. This has a nice feel to it. It's hefty, has those rubber feet on it, and they're real soft, so it sits nice on a surface. It's not going to rattle around or fall off the surface. And with a 24-hour runtime, I don't know if you'll ever use this for 24 hours straight, but if you're using this during work, you'd get around 3 work days out of it. You'd easily get at least 1 work day, so you could charge it every day or 2 if you're using this for 8-hour work days. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.